Alright, so what is up, guys? It's SneakerHEAT coming at you in the video, and today we're gonna do a Q&A with Anthony. You know, both of us on the channel. So I'm gonna start it off. You know, we just did a whole video again because we had a lot of comments and we wasn't keeping track of the timing or whatever.
Yeah, it was like a 45-minute video.
Yeah, it was very long. So
yeah.
We have 10 questions each. We're deleting some of your comments. I'm sorry we're not gonna answer some of your comments, but it's just like for our channel, you know. So. One comment. The first comment I got is by Emily. How many shoes each of you have? I called my sister. I have 57 at my house, 2 over here. You know, I have my Bordeaux here and I have my Aquas here. You know, I brought both of them to his house because I'm sleeping over. So you know, I have 59 pairs of shoes in total. So
me, I have 31. I counted it in the last video, so I have 31.
Alright, so you know that.
All my questions came from the same person. Well, because he had the best questions, so I deleted like the bad ones. But he had the best questions, so they came from ZVY Mula. He said, "What was the shoe that started your collection?" And for me, it was the Grape 5s.
For me, it was the Steel 10s. I do not have the shoes in my collection anymore. He has his Grape 5s in his collection, so it's like up there. But I do not have mine because I was a size 7 back when those released. So that started my whole collection. I just started trading, buying, selling, you know, all that, and I just got to 59 pairs of shoes, like, you know, quick. Alright, so a question is, this actually is a good question by Susboy Josh. What is the most you spent on a hype shoe? Mine was 1,500 on all the Supremes. I sold my Supreme 5s, and 400 on the Pantone 11s. I do not have them in my collection anymore. So in my collection, it was either the whole Supreme 5s, like, you know, the collaboration with Supreme and Jordan, you know, the Jordan 5s, or my Shattered Backboards. I paid $4 for those. What is yours?
This is actually pretty funny to say, but I've only paid, the most I've ever paid for a shoe is $300, and it was from him. I bought the Legend Blue 11s off him for $300 when he first got them, because he had gotten extra pairs, and I bought them for $300 off him. If you could collect any other shoes besides Jordan and Nike, what would it be?
Mine will be Sauconys, you know, any Shadow, you know, 9,000, 6,000, you know, all that. It doesn't matter to me. I have 6,000 and 9,000s, and you know, it's just a comfortable shoe. Or yeah, I think it would just be Sauconys. Mine
would be Adidas, because Adidas has the what was it called? The Ultra Boost, and that's amazingly comfortable. Adidas makes some, yeah. Like I have the Adidas Tubulars, and that's one of the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn in my life. And yeah, they just make really, really comfortable shoes. So I would get those, and especially because the style looks good too. Alright,
so the next question is by Anna Lee with a lot of underscores. What is your most recent shoe you bought? Mine's the Cyber Monday ones. I did not do a review / on foot on those. I was going to do it, but I decided I'm going to get a lot of views on them, on that shoe. So because it already came out, I got it after the release date, so it was Cyber Monday ones. So yours?
Mine, I actually ordered them like 3 hours ago. It was Retro 3s. I'm not going to say what it is so that it's a surprise when they come in, but it's a little bit different from, you know, a shoe that you would expect.
Yeah, it's collection, you know.
The next question was any inspiration for the channel, like are we inspired by anybody, and like, you know, to do what we do.
And it's like my brother RC and Tony D2L, those are like the top 2 famous YouTubers out here, you know, in the YouTube, like, you know, stuff. And you know, just by like mostly Brother RC, because like all of his editing software and all that, you know, and his quality and all that, you know, like it's just his videos, like, to me, it's very nice. Also with Tony D2L, like, you know, he's a cool guy, you know. I met both of them, and like it's just like when they do the videos, they like explain a lot about the shoe, you know. It makes you want to buy the shoe when they do it on foot, you know. Like I was on the fence of buying the UNC ones, I think it was, or a pair of ones, and I seen it on foot for them, and it was very nice. So, you know, I decided to, you know, I'll go cop those shoes, and like, you know, just I have like a pair of jeans from them and all that. So, you know, like that. Inspiration by them.
New question.
Alright, so next question. Well, Adam the Snake, I sub nice channel. Shout out to you for subbing to our channel. Next question is by Supreme Gianna. Shout out to her, I guess. What made you want to start a YouTube channel about shoes? To me, it was I had a lot of shoes, and you know, he came to my house one day. He told me he was starting his YouTube channel again. He showed me his YouTube video, and he was shy to show me. He actually went on his YouTube page and blocked, and like he put it private so I won't see it, cause like I was laughing at him. And then he got to his house. I actually texted him. I was like, you know what? Can I actually start the YouTube channel with you? So that day I introduced myself on YouTube, and I didn't even know how to do a video. I was recording on my iPad. It was just straight, and you know, he told me it needs to be you know, sideways and all that. You know, I gotta get a better editing software and all that. You know, better quality camera, more lighting and all that. You know, he actually like showed me how to do all the YouTube stuff. So if it wasn't for him, like if I would have started my YouTube channel by myself, I wouldn't even know how to do all this stuff, because he showed me, you know, like the Canon and all that, cameras and all that. So, you know, shout out to him, I guess.
You guess?
I guess. Well, shout out to him, you know.
Yeah. So, would you rather have Tony or Bull as a partner for YouTube? Now, before we get into this question, the whole point, like, not our whole point of the channel, but our goal is to
be like both of them.
Yeah, is to be like both of them, but we also want to be able to say that, like, not say, but we also want to be able to partner up with them at a point. Like, I think that they're sub to us because we have reviewed their clothing.
I know
before.
Tony is for sure. I was looking to our subscribers the other day, and Tony is.
Tony is. I don't know about Bull. Bull did subscribe to us, but he could have unsubscribed to us because he got tired of seeing us. I wouldn't blame him, but you know, we just want to be able to like collab with them, or like when they go to SneakerCon New York City, be in the booth with them, where as a person that, you know, like people know them as, you know, Bullet RC and Tony D2 Wild, and they could know us as like, oh yeah, that's SneakerHEAT too. It's gonna be at their booth. Like, yeah. We want to be able to like become like friendly with them.
Like, even though a lot of people want to be like that, you know, a lot of people want to be hanging out with them, like, you know, like when they go to their town, like, you know, Chicago, and they travel around like the United States or whatever to go to SneakerCons, and people will probably want to be next to them, you know. But like as he's saying, we would like to be in a booth with them, you know, chilling with them, you know, hanging out, you know, being with them in the day, you know.
We really just wanna like we wanna be like them in a way where we wanna have like the fan base that they have, but like we also wanna be original with our stuff. And so yeah, that's pretty much what I want to say.
You know, all that takes time too. You know, like look at Bullet RC. He's been in YouTube like for 5 years. I think it was 5-6 years. And you know, his subscribers, he gone through hate, he gone through love, he gone through all that, you know. Like our channel right now, like on the Curry video that I did, people saying that my shoes are fake, people saying that they're real, you know, all that. But that's love.
But how stupid are they? Because they just restocked on the pack like 3 times this week, you know? And they're like, oh, that shoe never even released.
I don't even care, you know, because I don't care about the hate I get. You know, they're saying that they're fake, but I know for a fact that my shoes are real. You know, I wouldn't put a fake shoe on YouTube. You know, you know how much hate I would get. You know how many people will violate me for that.
Yeah. So, but getting back to the question, me personally, it would be Bullet RC, because I like his creative process, and I like the ideas that he comes up with, and the way that he shoots his videos, and the way he edits his videos, and just like his creative process throughout the whole thing. And plus, I've known Bullet RC for a lot longer than Tony. Like, I've been watching him for a lot longer, so that's why I'd rather collab with Tony. I mean, Bull than Tony. But shout out to Bull and Tony. I love you both.
Yeah, you know, they both are cool guys. You know, I met both of them. I took pictures with them and all that. And you know, they're both cool people. And I wouldn't know who to pick out of both of them, because I like watch their videos, both of them. You know, I have both of the notifications on for YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. You know, all that. I'm not trying to be homo or anything like that. It's just like, you know, like they're inspiring me. Like they actually got me to start YouTube. You know, so
yeah.
You know, wait, whose question is it? Mine or yours? All right. So the next question I got is, what do you collect other by Chin Gates, Chin_Gates? What do you collect other than sneakers? Mine's is Supreme. You know, I have some Supreme stuff. Like I have a book bag with me right here. Like, you know, I paid resale for both, like, some of my stuff. You know, I go into Supreme, I like buy hats, I buy shirts, you know, but I don't pay a lot of resale for it. Like this book bag right here, like this camo box logo or whatever, like, I paid a lot of money for it. And you know, like my Supreme 5s, I paid a lot of money for it, but I don't really pay a lot of money for Supreme stuff. You know, I have like a jersey, a Supreme, like a baseball jersey, and I paid a lot for it. So yeah, what else do you collect other than
I don't collect anything else other than shoes, but if I had to say something, it would be Sample Industries, which is Bullet RC and Tony Too Wild's brand that they did together. It's their clothing, because I love their clothing.
Yeah, like that would be in my you know, like in my pick also, like with him, like with like the Sample Industry stuff, but mostly Supreme stuff. Alright, so is your
okay, if you can only keep 3 pairs in your collection, what would they be?
Mine would be Huaraches, my blackout Huaraches, a pair of ones, probably my UNC ones, or Shattered Backboards, and my Adidas Reptiles. I was gonna pick my Tims, my all red Tims, but like in our last video he mentioned the Adidas, and I forgot like how comfortable those shoes were, so it had to be my Reptile Adidas. And yeah, those are my top 3. What about you?
Mine are the Adidas Tubulars, the Aqua 8s, and what was my other shoe? The KDs. No, not the KDs.
No, the Barons.
The Baron 9s. Yeah, Baron 9s.
You can eventually wear those with anything.
Yeah, you can wear those with anything.
So,
alright,
that's my question. What's your favorite shoe besides Shattered Backboards? That question was to me.
Yeah, because he loves the Shattered Backboards.
And you know, since that's my girl, she knows a lot about me, and since I told her that's my favorite pair of shoes, so my Shattered Backboards.
So, they want to know, are we related, and our kicks of the day for today.
We're not related. We're just like very close. Like we are like brothers, but we're
not brothers. But
we're not blood related.
Yeah, we are brothers, but we're not blood related. And he's not my stepbrother. He's just like my best friend. And the kicks of the day, you can go first.
I got 407s.
And I got the Wheat Air Force Ones. You already know. On deck.
It's just some slippers he got for Christmas. So
yeah.
You know, when I got to his house, I nicknamed them. I said, "Oh, I should have worn my Wheat Air Forces, bro, so I can match."
Yeah.
Oh, it's messed up or whatever. So
it's messed up, man.
How do you get the money to buy those shoes? I actually get the money from my parents, and sometimes we're gonna get a lot of hate for this, you know, from our parents, because we have a lot of shoes. But anyways, a lot of my shoes, I actually sold pairs of shoes to buy shoes. Like these Bordeaux that I just showed you, I actually bought those with my own money from my Pantones that I sold. So yeah, mine is my parents' money, or some of my money sometimes, you know, like selling shoes and all that.
So my next question, oh no. What was it? How I get money?
Yeah.
My grandma buys me a lot of my shoes, and my parents buy me some shoes. But like if I have money and I saved up to buy a shoe, I'm not gonna make my parents buy me the shoe if I have the money. I'll buy my own shoes. It's not a big deal. But yeah, from pretty much the same thing. And my last question is, any shoe you wish that they would bring back so you have a chance to get? And I talk about this shoe all the time, and especially now that they're bringing back all the shoes from, you know, back then with the Nike Airs on the back and all that. We were just talking about this like 2 weeks ago, me and Oscar, and like some friends. My shoe, and this is like my favorite shoe like ever of Jordan, is the Carolina 11s, the lows. And some people don't even know what those are. Like I say that to people, and they're like, "What are those? What are those?" I don't know. I don't know. They don't know that because they came out so long ago. I think they came out in like 2002. And if those come out next year, it's set for those shoes, I'm telling you.
Yeah, so I was actually having a struggle last video with answering this question, because I was saying like playoff 8s, you know, that's like a recent shoe, not recent, but like, you know, type recent, the playoff 12s and all that. And I was saying like you know, military 4s and all that, but they're bringing that back next year.
Yeah.
So I really want to know what to bring back. It will either be the WC3s or the BC3s, you know, the white cement 3s and the black cement 3s, but OG. And they'll probably bring those back next year too. So, you know, I feel like 2016 is going to take a lot of money away from my parents' pocket and my own pocket too, because it's just a lot of shoes that are coming out back to back. and I really feel like they're gonna be sitting on shelves like how they are in the ending of 2015, going into 2016. You know,
Not the ones with the Nike Air on the back though. Like the new colorways, they're probably gonna be sitting.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe, I don't know. Because 2016, that's gonna run a lot of pockets.
Yeah.
A lot of pockets. But that's it, guys. Thank you guys for sending in your questions and everything like that. So this is Sneaker Heat signing out. Peace.
Yo, whoever reels about to end it, I got another question.
What was it?
What is your first pair? Didn't we already answer that?
Yeah, we already answered that.
Yeah.